Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. Today I will be addressing a topic many of you new players out there need to hear about, and that is what vehicles you can buy for the little money that you have. Without further ado, here are my top 10 picks for vehicles for under 2 million in GTA Online that will help you with your grinding experience. Let's get into it. The Elegy RH8 places right at the top of our top 10, but nevertheless it's a great vehicle for new players for several reasons. Firstly, this 4-wheel drive car has the best price to performance ratio of any other vehicles on the list, and this is because, well, it's completely free. And as long as you have a garage, you will be able to pick this one up, and I highly recommend that you do so. Its top speed is 180 miles per hour before the upgrades, and with the upgrades this thing will be accelerating beautifully. This paired with the Bati 801 motorcycle that we will be talking about shortly after makes the ultimate starter vehicle combo. Coming in at number 9, we have the Duke of Death, a OG vehicle that was given for free to players switching from PS3 onto PS4. This Imponte vehicle is a 2-door armor muscle car. It can resist 3 RPGs before a 4th one destroys it, while it resists 4 homing missiles and is destroyed on the 5th, both times with a driver inside. In a straight line, the Duke of Death is a formidable vehicle, being able to outrun other armor cars and even the armor Kuruma with ease. If you are not a returning player, this will cost you $270,000 to buy, and is purchasable for most. Highly recommend picking this one up if you don't have enough to afford the armor Kuruma. The Bati 801 comes at number 8, and while this bike at first seems not to be much to look at, there are solid reasons for placing it on this list. The Bati 801 comes at only $15,000, making it one of the cheapest vehicles in the game, and extremely good for its price. The 801 boasts incredible speeds of up to 135 miles per hour with incredible acceleration, and can handle turns relatively easy. This makes going from point A to B really easy for a new player, and with its low price range, this one could be bought even for those starting out, and I frankly consider it to be the best starting vehicle, and one that everyone should buy first thing when they get the money to do so. The Pegasi Zentorno is a supercar which can be bought from Luxury Motorsports for just over $700,000, and comes in at number 7 in this list. It has a top speed of 122 miles per hour before the upgrades, but its speed is not where this vehicle shines. Besides looking absolutely stunning, you may also notice that its back part covering the engine is not glass, but rather part of the metal body itself, but you can still shoot out of easily through the holes, and this can be easily abused as you're completely invulnerable from bullets from both NPCs and players from the back. This is especially nice in all the missions where NPCs chase you with their godlike aim, especially in import-export missions. And if you're fighting a player, you can reverse towards them while shooting, though this tactic won't work out as well today as it had in 2014, as the enemy can just shoot an RPG and destroy it. Nevertheless, this one is a great classic and worth picking up. Up next at number 6, we have the Buzzard attack chopper. Coming in at over 1.7 million, this thing is a bargain for its price tag. It's an attack helicopter which can be spawned right next to you through Pegasus. It has unlimited homing and barrage rockets, and a top speed of 175 miles per hour before the upgrades, making it faster than even the Mark II oppressor itself. However, this one is placed so high on the list due to simply being outclassed by a better helicopter known as the Sparrow, which is similar to the Buzzard in every way, but better. Nevertheless, this thing still deserves to be on this list. Moving on. Coming in at number 5, we have the Hakuchu Drag. This is a House workshop bike which reaches top speeds of over 157 miles when upgraded with House mod, and has the best acceleration out of arguably all non-special vehicles. But what makes this thing really special is how tightly it can go around corners. You could choose the tightest corner and perfectly turn it with ease, making this the optimal vehicle for any sort of time trial. If you're planning on doing the trials, this is absolutely a necessity for you to purchase. At number 4, we have the armor Kuruma, which can be purchased from San Andreas Super Autos for $600,000 or $500,000 with the trade price unlocked. The special property this car has is that it's completely bulletproof, making the Kuruma optimal for completing missions or setup. It will not stand up to griefers as this thing has absolutely no armor against explosion. Otherwise, the armor Kuruma is awesome for any grinding you will be doing to be able to afford the more expensive purchases later on. Coming in at number 3, we have the Sparrow, a helicopter which can be purchased for the Kasaka for 1.8 million, and this thing is honestly really good for everything you'd ever want a helicopter to do. It has faster missiles than the Buzzard, better top speed than the Buzzard, is smaller, and can be spawned right next to you through the Kasaka interaction menu. This thing is great for doing Cayo Perico setups, or any other setups or missions you will be doing, and deserves to be in this spot. At number 2, we have a tie between two equally good armored truck, the Insurgent and the Nightshark. The Insurgent comes at $700,000, and the Nightshark comes at right under 1.2 million, and both are purchasable through Warstar. These help dealing with griefers in a very similar way to how the armor Kuruma deals with NPCs, and that is that these two vehicles are extremely rocket resistant. The Nightshark can take up to 5 RPGs and 15 homing rockets before being destroyed, and 14 RPGs and 27 homing rockets when it's fully upgraded. The same goes for the Insurgent. Both are also semi-bulletproof, being able to withstand a decent amount of gunfire before the glass shattering. While the Nightshark is faster than the Insurgent and can have mounted machine guns on it, the Insurgent has better off-road ground clearance, is good at ramming into other vehicles, and the passenger and driver windows are higher up, meaning it's harder for NPCs and players to spray. Because of these reasons, an argument could be made for either of the two, but for the sake of avoiding controversy, I chose to put these two as tied. You could really cruise around freely in a griefer-infested lobby with these without getting blown up, and that is why I chose to put them at this spot. Finally, coming in at number 1 is the Terrobyte, costing Guy under $1.4 million. This thing is any Guy's dream. It has so many amazing features which make me put it right in number 1. Inside the truck, there is a space for a vehicle station where you can store and upgrade your Oppressor Mark II, a weapons workshop, and a touchscreen computer, which is where money grinders will spend most of the time using. Through this computer, you'll be able to source cargo for your business, launch client jobs, and still gun running NMC business supplies. This thing is also nearly completely invincible and can take up to 34 RPGs or 70 homing rockets. You could also add a drone station, which is great fun for accumulating players or just fooling around. You could also add a turret station to this thing, which makes it just that much better. With all the features this thing offers, it's no doubt that I'll be placing it right at the number 1 spot. And just like that, guys, we are at the end of our list. This has been the top 10 best starter grinding vehicles for under 2 million. I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, as I may be posting more like these soon. Please like and subscribe to help me reach my goal of 50 subscribers. And stay tuned for my Rags to Riches series, coming out whenever I feel like it. Okay, I will get to editing that video now. Anyways, thank you for watching. This is all.